so we'll see. Well, I'm kind of hot now. I got too many clothes on, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it'll be when I'm outside here. So I haven't been here in a while. This is called Waste High Acres. Waste management kind of takes care of this place. This is, I think the last time I was here was when Pippin got lost, so I don't know, we'll see. Right, that hat had to come off. It was like too hot. Diane told me that it was really cold out, so I kind of bundled up, but yeah, I don't need that hat right now, so I'm going to turn this around here. I liked where Diane had walked, but I don't really feel like driving out to Casey Park, and this is pretty close to my house, and I haven't been here in a while, so I thought this would be a good plan. And then plus it's close to the store, so I can stop and get my brother a birthday card to go with his painting that I did for him. Yeah, I guess it's a little chilly when the sun goes behind the clouds, but still not bad. Not in these trees anyway. There's no wind, you know. This shouldn't be too bad of a walk for Pip if I keep giving him cookies. What's in your ear? Come here. Come here. What is that? I don't know what that was. It's the frog pond. Maybe I'll get a better shot of this and I can take a photo. Oh, and there he is. Back there again. Dude, come on. Come on, Lane. Laney. Nothing like walking in the crunchy leaves with a crisp air in the fall. Yeah, other than the stink bugs, I totally welcome fall. And even with all that rain that we had yesterday, trail's pretty dry. I think it's because where's Pippin? Got to keep an eye on him. He got lost out here last time and I was panic stricken. Come on, bub. Oops, careful. You got to watch where you're going. We're going to run out of kibbles by the time we get around this trail at this rate. Yeah, this is like perfect. Hoodie weather, cozy sweater weather. Look at the blue sky, the sun. It's nice. This trail in the summertime is way too buggy. So Still plenty of flowers out right now, which is good. Got these, lots of these. Well, let's go this way, Guy, to the woods. We'll go to the woods. You want to go to the woods? Come on. Nice in the woods. This is my favorite section of this whole park. I love these woods. I love them in the winter time and in the spring and even in the summer. It's just like a forested part. Oh, and I'm seeing some hickory nuts, but I don't know. Yeah, those are bitternut hickory, I think. I don't see any shagbark around. So, these must be the bitter ones. Yeah, they're all over the place, but from what I read the other day, these, you need to get them off the shagbark ones if you want the ones that taste good. These are best left for the squirrels, apparently, because none of these look like shagbark to me that I can see. I think there are some other types that that are edible. They're all edible, but they're not. Those other ones are bitter. The ones that I gathered the other day. Look at all that yellow over there. Yeah, there's a ton of them, but, well, let's see. I have to, yeah, I don't think they're the right kind. Yeah, so there's a ton of these hickory nuts on the ground, and the only tree like that, this one over here is a maple, but I looked up what this one was, because that's where all the nuts are down here, and yeah, it's a bitternut hickory. So yeah, those are the ones that you're better off leaving for the squirrels and the wildlife, because I tasted one and they're not very tasty. So I know I've hiked a bunch of places, can't remember which places, but a bunch of them where there's shagbark. Maybe over at Indian Hill, I think there's a bunch of them there. Look at all that yellow, so pretty. It's a bunch of birds. Yeah. There's so much like pieces of wood and stuff out here from downed trees and stuff that, yeah, you could make like some cool stuff or have a really good little fire if you could get it all out of here. I wish you could smell how fresh it smells, and like just the smell of autumn. So these are mostly a lot of sugar maples out here in this little forest. This section here, when the snow melts and in the spring, is pretty flooded, so it's hard to get through here. Come on, you guys coming? People have put like a lot of like logs and stuff like that to walk on, but yeah, it still gets pretty flooded in these low spots. Oh, that whole tree fell down. Huh. Must have been pretty recent because it has trail marker sign on it. So this pond is all green, and if you read the thing, it's called a newt pool. So apparently frogs and stuff like that like all that green algae stuff to live in. So, you know, when I'm out here hiking and stuff, I forget about all the bullshit, you know, like anything that's bothering me or anything that, little Pippin's taking his time. Anything that's irritating to me or I'm unhappy about or I wish this or I wish that, when I'm out here hiking, I kind of forget about all of that and I'm just kind of present. So I think, you know, that's what nature does for me. That's why I try to get out into it as much as I can. You know, life is not perfect and everybody has their stuff, you know. So whatever you can do to make yourself feel better or to be at peace is what you need to do. And for me, it's like camping, being out in nature, all of that. This is just really enjoyable, and my dogs, they're like everything to me, so. Yeah, it got cold again now that I'm more in the open, and in the breeze. So I put my hat back on because honestly I really don't want to get sick. So the question is, do we take a walk out here to the lookout and then just come back? Or do we think Pippin can make it all the way around? I don't know. How do you feel, Pip? Do you think he can make it? We could try. Come on. Let's go. It's good for you to get out and move your body. We're going slow, so we should be okay. I always wondered if I could bring my kayak out here and paddle around out here. Oh look, a swan. Oh, let me see if I can zoom in on it. Look at that. Is that a swan? Or is it a goose? I have no idea. I think it's a goose, not a swan, because its head doesn't do that big bowing thing like that big loop, so it's just a goose. Here we go through this little tunnel. It's actually raining. It wasn't supposed to rain today, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. Look at that. That's kind of cool in there. When I was a kid, I would make forts out of places like that. Now, gotta wait for the blue boys. Come on, Pip. Here he comes. We gotta ration these cookies so we have enough to make it all the way around. Alright, let's walk. I think I came in here before. This is a cool little spot. Look at a tree comes out over the water. That is cool. I'm gonna take a picture. I have to keep a close eye on Pippin back there, because every time I come to this place, if I stop to take any pictures, if I'm not careful, he will wander off. And that one time, Don had to come out here and some girl found him, and he can't hear, so it's scary. But when I'm by myself, I keep a good eye on him. I can pay attention a little more. Yeah. Looks pretty Pretty rainy, huh? Sometimes that pond looks really pretty when the sky's blue. The sky's blue over there, but not over the pond. Okay. So, we're at the corner, so we're almost back. Not quite. So Pippin had gone up there. Oh, I'm lucky there was a car up there too. Which means there's somebody else out here. Alright. Well, as you can see, that rain was very short-lived. Because we got blue skies now. We're almost all the way around. Pippin did pretty good. And now he's got to step up. Oh, good boy. This thing doesn't have much water in it, but wow, there's a lot of trees over it. Okay. Now we just have this one section here where it's wide, and then it turns and we go through a little more wooded section. And then we'll be almost back. So Pippin did good. I just hate that you can hear the road noise. I would much rather be like out west in the wilderness where you don't hear cars. I'm amazed at how dry this is right here. In the springtime, this is like a big mud pit. And it's really hard to get through here without the dogs getting all full of mud. It's nice and dry and no mozzies. Too cold for mosquitoes. Oh, we got a pit stop. Hear those big trucks, and then they gotta like beat their horn, and I don't know, is that really necessary? We got a train. What do you smell, guys? Come on, Pip, let's go. Come on, let's go. What are we doing? Okay. Still a lot of green, but some of this kind of brush just kind of turns brown and falls off, and then it sticks. But the trees still got a lot of green in the trees, so we're not at peak color yet, not here anyway. Okay, so we got this bridge, and I think one more bridge, and then we're almost back. Pippin did really good for an old man. Okay, you gotta step up, bud. Step up. Good boy. There's some dog lost its ball down there. Come on, kiddos. Step down. Yes, good boy. You're doing so good. Sometimes I think the further he goes, the better he is. Huh? Good boy. So we have to stop quite frequently, which that's okay. I think it's supposed to be enriching for him to be able to sniff and stuff like that. So at almost 16 years old, he's doing pretty darn good. And the other day, he actually went down the stairs by himself. I was upstairs painting, and he didn't want to be downstairs by himself, so I carried him up the stairs, and he must have been looking for me, or I don't know what he wanted, but all of a sudden I heard him going down the stairs, and he didn't fall. He navigated them, so that's pretty good. So we're almost back. We're in the sunshine now. Sky is blue and it's pretty nice out. So he did pretty good. That's a pretty long walk all the way around the perimeter of this park. So I'm pretty proud of him. We're almost back. We've got this little trek through some brush, and then it's just a little way to the car. But I have him on leash now because I don't know. Just get worried about losing him out here. So especially if he gets tired and he stops. Wow, look at how this is sparkling. It's a sparkling piece of granite, maybe. Wow, that's pretty. There's another big rock. Bunch of them. I don't know if they're pieces of granite or not, but there's a square one. And they're sparkly, so they must be granite. Huh. Pretty cool. There's the other bridge to where the old caretaker's hut is. Yeah, this is where a bunch of rocks line the area along the trail. They must have placed them here, but... Oh. So we're just about back. I gotta take a right-hand turn up here, and then it's just a short little jaunt to the car. So hope you enjoyed this little hike, and yeah, sorry I don't have something more exciting, but nature's pretty cool. So that's where I'm at. You guys have a good day.